All right, guys, welcome to the first ever LTVS podcast. My name is Chris. To my left is Kelvin.
Yo.
That's Brandon to his left. We got Carlos working the camera. We got Steven working the audio. This is a monumental day for us today.
It's fucking inaugural, bro.
We got first time we're doing a podcast all together like this. So what I want to do first, before we start talking about the topics we want to talk about later on today, I want Kelvin, the man with the master plan, to talk about what this podcast is all about. Basically, what we have for the future, the topics we're going to talk about, and shit like that. So before it's yours, but
My name is Kelvin. I'm being awkward as fuck right now. Nah, you know what? Nah, this is LTVS. Look. No. We're not gonna bloop it. No, we're not gonna bloop it out. Don't bloop it out.
You'll figure it out. You're just transitioning.
No, fuck it. Nah, LTVS is shit that we talk about on the rip every day. Shit that you will never hear unless you be a part of the group. Now, we're gonna share this shit publicly, and it's gonna be a lot of shit that's not PC. A lot of shit that you will probably not like. I mean, I really don't give a fuck, but I mean, still, you're not gonna like it, but it's gonna be the honest truth in our opinion. It might come off very fucking vulgar. It might come off very harsh.
Dr. Savage over here.
But it's the truth, and this is what we do.
So basically, what it is we are entitled to our opinions. So we say what's on our mind in a certain topic. If you guys don't like it, we can't really do nothing about it. It is our opinion. But all I can say is that if you guys do like what we're talking about, please just try to subscribe, keep trying to listen, keep supporting us, and if y'all don't, and that's the wrap. That's it.
To bring away from all this negativity, guys, we're just here to talk about stuff that's very important to us and things that we might find childish, but I think it's a lot of, fun things to talk about. I think we're going to have a lot of fun, and, we're going to bring a community together.
Yo, wait, we got to do, you see the way Brandon, just to not like, nah, I mean.
You guys cut into like a lot of negativity there. It's just like, we don't go fuck if you guys don't like it. That's okay. But you know what I'm saying? I just think that we need to like roll into like, hey, like, this is us, and we talk about things that are relevant to us and people in our age group.
Yep.
Like creeps who look at us through the window when we're outside smoking cigarettes,
Some shit like that.
It happens. When Steven is just outside, dancing on the corner. It happens. It happens. When he's your favorite barista. Your national barista over here, making these cappuccinos, but nah.
Alright, so I guess since we got the introduction out of the way, I guess we could start talking about what we want to talk about, topics, what you guys want to discuss.
Yo, what do you think about the whole State of the Union shit with Donald Trump then?
Yeah, I saw it. So, me personally, I was only interested in what he wanted to say about the veterans aspect of it, because
What did he say about that?
since he's a Republican, he's gonna work towards more helping out benefits towards veterans and shit like that. I'm totally biased towards it because I am one myself, so I want to see if he can help out homeless people and shit like that who are veterans and whatnot. So that's all I got from it, dude. Like, I heard he got booze. I heard there was a lot. I heard his daughter wore like a $3,000 Italian dress.
God damn.
Like it. I mean, it's whatever. To be honest with you, I don't know if y'all didn't see it.
I saw this part.
I didn't see it. I mean, I know enough about Trump not to watch TV and still get a general idea about him.
Yo, funny thing is, I saw that shit through Univision, bro, with my parents. I had to hear the English part more than the Spanish part. I was just trying to listen. I was like, yo,
Right.
damn, this guy's talking about full
Did
pellets and shit.
y'all see the North Korean who trekked all over China and shit to escape North Korea, and he with the crutches, the wooden crutches he had, he actually brought him to fucking the State of the Union. He brought him started crying and shit. I'm like,
make sure we get an
They
effect
brought a
line
North
every time we
Korean?
say prize.
Yeah,
we do,
North
like, trophy
Korean.
sound or something like that.
I didn't know.
he escaped and apparently he got his part of his he got ran over by a train and
Jesus Christ.
dick.
This man's life is horrible.
Yeah, he got ran over by a train trying to escape, and he got his parts of his body amputated and whatnot. And but he still tried to escape with wooden crutches and whatnot. So that shit was wild as fuck.
That's so deep, bro. Wooden crutches and fucking.
All of us here, we're our parents are immigrants. They came to this country. They weren't born here. So Did y'all parents tell y'all stories about how they came here or not?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my mom came here when she was 13, and she was like the Cinderella story. Like when she came here, she had to work under somebody else's papers. You know, clean the house,
Mhm.
cook, and then go do laundry, do the shopping, and then just work under somebody's name for 7 years until she had the balls to leave the house, and
Mhm.
she met my dad, and they lived in someone's car for like 2
7
years, and then they had me.
Shit.
Shit.
Damn, that is
Brandon.
called a fucking. That's called grit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
no.
think
2 years in a.
Yo, so alright, so then I'll pose this question. Like, let's say y'all are in that same situation where you guys had the balls to come to this country, the
Hell
way
yeah,
they
man,
did.
the opportunities that are here are.
Would you
much
guys
greater
like
than
go
anywhere
to
else.
like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, through
I mean,
Mexico,
it might
all
not just
that
be
shit.
here. I'd probably consider going to Spain or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
like maybe not just to Spain, but to like a different place. Because not that the American dream is dying, but it's just revolutionizing itself, just like anything else in this world.
Right. No, I'm just saying like, me putting myself in their shoes, but them like, you know, taking everything just to come to this country and shit like that. Yo, like sometimes when I think about it, I was like, yo, bro, that's fucking. It's nuts the way my mom and dad did it. So.
I mean, I think it's easier for people who necessarily don't have anything because when my parents
Oh,
left
yeah.
where they were, they didn't have much. They just had
That's
Dirt.
different. Yeah,
a
like.
block and a
That's
little
like
house.
a
that they-
lot incentive though, like if you think about it. Like they have nothing and they know that on the other side it's something.
Right.
So they'll go for it. So if we were in their shoes, you know, we would go for it.
I don't know, bro. I'll have to like probably. My mom did it from the jump. Like she's like, I'm doing it. And I don't know. For me personally, I'll be like, yo, I had to take some time to think about like you're doing all that travel, going through like what we call like coyotes and shit.
But think
Yeah,
about it,
those
it was a lot
yeah,
different
yo,
for
it's
you
just
when you
wild,
joined
bro.
the army. You know what I'm saying? Taking that leap of faith, like you didn't know you kind of like got the general depiction.
I had no clue what the fuck I was getting into when I fucking joined the
Exactly. You know,
No
like they
fucking
can
clue.
tell you, like, listen,
I
this
had
is
no
the
clue.
brochure. You're gonna be doing 100 push-ups a day, running 2 miles. But then when you get out, what are you gonna be doing?
Exactly.
It's a whole new world.
It's
You
a
know what I'm
whole
saying?
new-
You're walking into like an idea of something, but it doesn't manifest until you take action.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess the way you put it, yeah, like, I guess it's similar to my decision joining the army and shit like that. But oh well, it's whatever. Yeah, good.
You okay?
Dude,
bro?
I am high.
Yo, I'm looking at this guy the whole time.
That shit, bro.
I feel like
Oh god.
Yo,
Dude,
he looking
that-
at you, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
He's just laughing his ass off.
No, like, not even. He was just looking at you the whole time, man.
I was zoned out.
He's looking at you, be like, he's a juju bee.
I want some candy though.
Eat a taco.
Do I
Yo,
know my
this is
son or
taco.
not?
The dog eat one. Got it. This is about to get the munchies.
Munchies round two, bro.
Yeah.
When you
No,
guys
that
hear
was-
the crunch
that
in
was
the
my dinner.
background, it's
What are you
sound
talking
like
about?
devouring these tacos from Taco Bell, which I personally think are horrible.
What,
After
the
being a
tacos?
taco connoisseur for the past 3 weeks.
Oh,
Yo,
taco
these tacos are
connoisseur.
mad
Yo, this
good,
nigga
dude.
talking about Mexican tacos from Taco Truck and shit. And all of a sudden, I was like,
Nah, you guys gotta go to these taco trucks in the city.
That's the city.
Dog, I
They're
already,
no joke, bro.
I already got squat.
Manhattan, they have these taco trucks all over Fifth Ave, bro. You got it. I mean, they all rotate and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I had this one with like a soybean like enchilada. Oh my god! Like I know it's not a taco, but it's in the same realm.
Uh-huh.
I ate it like a fucking taco, dude. It was bomb. I don't remember the taco truck, but
So you could shout them out. Yo, whoever made that enchilada, dog.
Exactly. You know, shout out to the
Gabrielle
guys who
making
couldn't
that
make it
shit.
here today from LTVS. You know, like Ia, Agua, Mini Albert.
No, me and Mia, dog.
The
Nah, bro.
MIAs.
Nah, to be honest, like, since I've been to Texas and then I went to LA, like, I got spoiled with how authentic tacos really taste, so nothing here would really fucking, like, you know,
You say that now, but wait till you get these taco trucks.
you're a fucking child.
it's called you getting so hungry, bro.
I'm hungry, dude.
No, alright, so, I mean, I saw that shit, Donald Trump thing, and I was like, that's kind of weird, man. I was like, what the hell?
I don't know.
He's talking about the whole wall thing still.
I
It's not plausible to do,
Fucking,
man. It's just waste of money
don't really care, dog. I
and
don't-
manpower.
He was talking about, like, if
They
he,
should be feeding the poor. That's what they should be doing.
he was saying that if he wants to, because they were talking about the DACA thing, he's saying that if
that goes through, then they're gonna have to do the wall, and then they gotta do all this other shit. I was like, yo.
Not necessarily. I mean,
No, that's what it was. He wanted 4 pillars. He was talking about 4 pillars. Like it feels like he was creating God's temple and shit, bro.
I mean,
4
listen,
pillars.
you can put a wall,
One.
you
The
can put
wall.
a gate, you can put a fence, you can put an electric fence. It's not gonna stop people from coming into this country.
No, it's not.
The wall's too expensive too.
And listen, people could go to a different country, get fake names, fake passports, fake whatevers, and still make it way somewhere here.
They always make a way. It's just always some money. And yo, he was talking about he wanted Mexico to pay at first. I was like,
That's a
That's
joke.
They gonna make another country build the wall for you.
The
The
Mexican
audacity-
president
the
probably
audacity
laughed
of-
his ass so
The
hard.
audacity of him like, no, I'm gonna make a wall and you go pay for it. I like.
Yeah, our taxes are gonna pay it first, but
Since
then
we're
I want-
neighbors and we're sharing the fence, you gotta pay all of it. That makes
Fuck this
total
shit.
sense.
I don't know. It's a lost cause. Like I could care less what he says. It was weird when I was in Afghanistan and I saw his picture change.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Takes forever to hit.
This.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting.
Am
for
I
that.
gonna be the only
But-
sober one on
I'm
this
waiting for the
fucking?
lag.
You gotta let it hit, dude. If you're not coughing, you didn't hit it
I
right.
did cough. I just, I try to keep it low since we're
Okay.
podcasting.
Oh my god. Deadass, I'm about to be the only sober one on this fucking.
He's sober. Right?
On the front of the camera, dick.
Oh. I mean, that's another
You could have
story.
just said in front of the camera.
As I was getting to, then he interrupted me.
Help endorse the pen. You might get like sponsored by them.
Yo, you see his face? It's like he
He's
created like
so
a
excited about
mastermind.
that. He won't
Like he
stand in front of
thought
the camera.
of the greatest
but he will
idea
have
ever.
Great ideas in the background.
You thought of the
In my head,
greatest
it's
idea
an
ever.
amazing idea.
He's like the Salvadorian Einstein.
Fucking kid.
No,
Just without the success. So
No,
far.
no, no,
Maybe.
So
No,
far.
no, no.
I'll find out
no,
next week.
No.
Hey.
Chibi's about to resign. It's like, dog, this is my last day as cameraman.
Salvadorian Einstein.
If you ever see the camera topple over, it's probably because Chubi got up and had to run to the bathroom.
Just left. No, he just left. He said, fuck it. Like, this is not going
Fuck.
anywhere.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
Alright, so,
Like the guy from Jackass that got they would throw up on him to make him throw up. You remember that guy?
oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's actually the director. Yeah. He's the director. Then, like, they'll throw up
Bam.
on purpose just so he could throw
No,
up.
yeah, Bam would throw up on the camera guy.
No, not. He's not talking about Jeff Tremaine, bro. He's talking about some other camera.
Jeff
The chubby
Tremaine?
guy with the long hair.
That's not Jeff Tremaine.
It's not true. Is
No, it's some other dude. I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, the white guy.
No, the one. No, he was
They're
throwing
all
up too when a dude was taking a shit in the car in the van.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Why are you throwing up just because someone's taking a shit in the van? Have you not smelled shit? before?
Bro, that's disgusting though.
Have
There's
you
like
not
shit
smelled your
there.
own shit?
Yeah, and I get
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
astonished every
Now
night,
that we're
every
talking
time.
about shit, I love taking a shit in an outhouse.
Really?
Like an old school wooden outhouse
You're
in the middle
bugging.
of, like of nowhere.
You-
Dude, my
You're
grandma has
bugging.
Oh,
one.
I can't.
that is
I
nice.
can't
In
do
DR.
That was really nice. No, so we have
You're
that.
just out there, relaxed. You don't have to worry about
There's no because there's a puddle down there.
Whoa, listen, it's
You
like
just
10
don't
feet
don't
deep.
look
You
in the
really
hole.
don't
You
smell
ruin the
You can
experience.
smell it. You said what?
I said don't look in the hole. It'll ruin the experience.
Yeah, I never had that. So
No,
like,
I mean I've shitted in
It's like
like,
hello.
porta potties and like porta john. Yo, nah.
No,
That's
that's different though.
And
Is
the
he a porta
splashback
potty?
and the
Oh,
splashback. Oh
that's a
nah,
different story
nah.
That's different.
Nah.
That's not an outhouse.
It's the same shit.
No.
No, it is not.
You don't get that little goop that when you poop, it just comes right back up. No, it just
Nah.
goes straight down.
Dude, the
you
outback,
like that,
the
bro?
outhouse is
that's the
outside.
best
You get
feeling in the world.
natural air
This
coming
kid
in.
said Outback.
Outback Steakhouse.
The outback. Oh, yeah.
This kid said Outback. The Outback Steakhouse. Yo, take another hit.
He said Outback, bro.
I gotta
I'm just gonna
drive.
shit for him.
Oh my god.
If I didn't have to drive, then I would.
Man, that was a good transition though. We went from Donald Trump to pieces of shit. So
I mean, we really didn't change the topic, man. We really didn't change the topic. Sorry, guys. Let's move along now.
Alright, so what else you guys wanna talk about? What other topics you guys wanna talk about? We could talk about what I
Well, let's
wanted
go
to talk
back
about.
to correcting about indica and sativa.
Oh yeah, that is true.
What's the difference between
It's just
indica
too-
and
It's not a
sativa?
chemical though. It's like how you feel when you're high. Sativa is like you get more energy and like, you know, like you are doing more things about But indica makes you relax in a couch potato. And there's hybrid, which is like a cross between.
Yeah.
So it's like a random hit. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's a trip.
And you find that exciting?
Hell yeah.
I mean, you're talking about the dude that was like OD off.
That gets his gears going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't there for Colorado. I was gone.
That guy wasn't different.
I was on super. Yeah,
You were on a different planet.
I was on-
Well, listen, I don't know. I've smoked a lot of different pens by now, and I'll tell you the truth, man. Those things get you wrecked.
Yeah, bro. They're better.
What the ones that you have?
The ones I've tried so far. I've tried the Space Invader one.
That was alright.
Yeah, it wasn't like it doesn't last long, but the King pens, those things
Yeah.
are meant to last like Duralast. I didn't mean to get steal your
Duralast.
motto, but and then they had like these ones called Kiwi, dude, like 2 smacks and you're like in a different planet.
Oh my
I
god.
don't want
What's
to be
some?
like that.
Bro, this is a blur. I have no idea what they're talking about. No.
I mean, I really don't either, but
No,
I just
fuck clip.
fuck with pens. That's it.
Bro, just a minute ago, you were on his side about sativa and shit like
I
that.
know that.
He was like, it has to be.
No, there's 2 groups, bro. There's 2
Yeah,
groups.
there's 2 groups. I'm not. It's a fact.
What?
It's a fact.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And that's half the battle.
Yo, we'd have their own names, you know?
Yeah, I don't know the names though. Don't get.
I remember the one from The Office, the one with Creed, the Northern Blue Star or something.
No.
Oh,
Is
you
that
guys
a
need
real
to-
thing?
Yeah. It actually
that
is
really?
it is a real weed strain. I looked
I
it
thought
up.
you made that shit up. I was dying when you did that. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I love that show. You need to watch it. Have you?
The Office is amazing.
No, I haven't. I want to see
It's
it.
hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. I know it
That's
is.
the, I'm gonna be honest. That's the only show I've ever watched
Mhm.
that it gets way too awkward for me, and I have to watch something else.
Really?
I swear to God,
You
it
know
gets so
what?
awkward. Like
I
Steve
like
Carell-
that. I
'cause you know
love
what
the
it is?
awkwardness. It's
It's
just so
Michael.
funny.
No, Steve Carell, like he
Yeah,
just
that's
like
him.
He's
when he-
funny
I
as
know,
fuck.
I know, but still, like he gets like so like into it, and in the character, he's not him, bro.
He's like,
And it's crazy. It's
moving
like
around
you're definitely
shit,
in
yeah.
another world. And that's why I just watch Seinfeld. Like I just get my kicks out of Seinfeld.
I can't watch that comedy.
Dude,
is
that
just
shit
too
is
slow.
so dry but hilarious.
It's the dryness. I'm like, I know it's coming already. Like,
But that's what makes
Yeah,
it all
that's
the
what makes
better.
it
Like
funny.
when you're on a roller coaster, you obviously know it might go up or down, sideways, and which way it does, but it doesn't fulfill the pleasure until you actually enact and.
well, I have a different sense of comedy. Like, I know Kelvin, you don't like. It's always in Philadelphia, right?
Oh, no.
That shit
You don't
is
like it?
hilarious.
See?
It's just funny.
But you know who makes it funny is the crazy guy.
Yeah, Frank. Oh my god.
Charlie
Yo-
Day, right? That's
No,
his name?
Frank, the short
No,
guy.
but what's his
But his
real
real
name? No,
name,
not the short guy. I'm talking about the young guy.
That's Danny
Oh, with the
DeVito.
beard.
Charlie.
Charlie Day, right? That's his
yeah,
name.
Yeah, it is his name. He's
Yeah.
his full name.
He's hilarious. He is hilarious.
No,
I wish
that's-
he would have had a role.
Danny
on
DeVito makes
Rick
the
and
show
Morty
for me, though.
Internet Connect- yeah,
Yo,
wrong.
Danny fucking.
Why? Because you can relate to his height?
That, and I love his comedy.
He's a lot shorter. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Danny's really fucking short.
Like, he's a midget.
No, bro, it's small.
Little
It's
people.
little people now. They don't say midget. Don't say midget. Yo,
Can you
yo,
cut
I
that out?
apologize for
Cut it out. Kelvin, edit this out.
It's straight facts though.
Where's the horn?
Ding ding, like when you,
God.
what's that show with Nick Cannon?
Wildin' Out.
Yeah, while and out when like you get a point, it goes ding, and then you get this in the wrong.
What? How did I get it wrong? What you mean? You said some shit crazy.
Alright, so what else? Let's say I'm gonna put a random girl, and her random girl's name is Maria, right? And Maria is 25 years old.
And
just
she
like
is
most-
fine as hell.
And she's fine as fuck, right? Right now she's fine. She's fine as fuck, right? She's fine as fuck right now. She's 25, so she's our age. So that means, well, basically what it means is like in 9th grade, she was like what, around 15 years old, right? That's how, around there, right?
Yeah, 14, 15.
14,
yeah.
15, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we're talking, and then we say, yo, you see Maria, she's fire, bro, and everyone agreed. But then someone says,
I had some names just pop up in my
and
head.
and someone says,
Wait,
yo, no, let's say, then someone says, yo, nah, she looked better when she was in 9th grade, when she was like 15 years old. Is that creepy? Is that like, yo,
Okay,
yo,
so
that's
now it
wild?
makes sense.
Is that wild?
For someone to reminisce about something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Think
Is-
about
but
that
is it
modern
is
day
it wild
now.
though? Is
I
it
don't
wild?
think so. I mean,
She's your age now.
I mean, it's like, think about it. Like, I think it would be less creepier if it was that scenario versus like, let's say like Like someone like a celebrity, like Selena Gomez. Like,
Right.
what if that person was like, oh damn, she looks so much better on like TV when she was like 13.
Wait, Selena, Dick. That's how you say it in Spanish.
Selena
Selena.
Gomez.
I've never heard in Spanish. That's
Selena
just why.
Gomez.
Selena.
I'm a little Hispanic, more than usual
Selena?
tonight.
All right, go ahead.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say like let's take
I
because
know.
you know what she looks like at that time and that time, and you don't know her, you don't know that person, you never knew that person at that age.
Right.
So let's say you say like, oh, Miley Cyrus was a lot better looking than she was, you know, than she was then than she is now, rather. And I think that would be so much more creepier than you reminiscing about an old friend. Now, however, if you're just, you know, creep sake and for the creep sake,
Mm-hmm.
I think that should be super duper pedophile-ish, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
If you're talking about someone, like if you go through the yearbook, yeah, bro, she had an amazing body.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
that's
if you knew
yo,
this
this
person,
girl.
There's plenty of girls like that right now.
What is going on here?
I'll get up, Judy. Alright.
My fucking lord. Give me the thing. Give me the fucking beer.
I apologize for everything that's going on in the
Christ.
background,
Why
guys.
am I apologizing? I was just trying to like
What the fuck is this?
an opener.
from 1980s.
From what year?
Yo, probably about
Yo, I
Who,
guess
who used it? Julius Caesar used that shit? Golly, yo, how old is that?
Yo, probably old as me, bro. I'm not gonna
Like
lie.
a
God
roasting shit.
damn.
Yo, this is good metal though. Has not rusted yet.
there you go, dude. Yo, it's the
Why?
quality that
Now
counts.
look at that.
Yeah, but barely though. That's the wheel.
That's the
King-
most important
yo,
part.
King-
When
yo,
you're
dog.
looking at a car
King Henry
and the car looks
II
great,
used
but you
that
got
shit.
shitty rims.
If somebody can
It's
fund us
over.
for a bottle opener, that would be grateful.
King Henry II used that bottle
Yeah,
opener,
give me a
bro.
second.
You know what's actually interesting? It's how like we've always talked about things in high school, but they really weren't relevant to our lives until we became adults.
Yeah.
Like let's talk about like you know the business classes we had in product placement.
Uh-huh.
Like have you ever watched the first episode of Seinfeld where like all the boxes were white and they didn't say anything, like they were non-brand names? Now that like coming in season 2, 3, or 6, like the man has Nikes, the man has Honey Nut Cheerios.
Right.
The man got brand cereal now
Uh-huh.
and brand coffee cups, and then I'm saying like not coffee cups, but like toys and stuff like that. And it's crazy how that works because all that advertisement on TV is everything. So if
Well,
everybody wants to send us free shit, please do.
It's
We love that. shit.
different. No, it's different.
No, this is our first episode. We already trying to get sponsored.
Hey, listen.
I don't even know what to
Wants
send them
$12
to.
million.
No, 15 now.
I'll take $12 right now.
15 mil.
I'm joking though. Nah,
15 for what?
It's 15 mil. Little Pump wants 15 mil if he wants like negotiations.
At first he said 12.
No, but now it's saying 15 though.
Yeah, because he thinks every day that you wake up
Who?
and your teeth are brighter, you want to feel more
Gucci
important.
gang.
Little Pump wants 15 million for endorsements.
No, that's his signing bonus.
It's signed for what?
For signing to it, love.
He has one song.
No, he has
Well,
that
he's-
album, which is that song.
It's one song.
Yeah,
But the thing
it's
is, that's
mad
how they
hits.
build hype on themselves. So think about it. When Drake signed up, in his mixtapes, he sold $1 million.
Because there was more than one song that was hot.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, Lil Pump is a SoundCloud artist. He's like
No, he's like all over Instagram too. That's why.
Yeah, he's like this kid named Takashi who's going by 69 now.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking.
They've been making songs for years, but it's that first initial song that breaks the Billboard 100s, that goes viral like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake's first song. You know what I'm saying? That really came out.
Over? Was it over?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
So
like
far
wait,
gone.
It was.
No, that's
No, that's
that's
the. No, wait, no. Is that the mixtape or no?
it's the one that
Fuck, I forgot the name of that goddamn song.
I don't even want to start. 'Cause
It's-
that song is so old. I was still in high
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
when it came
It was
out.
on the So Far Gone mixtape.
I had it, yeah.
Fuck, I forgot the name of it. I forget the name of it.
They're like the music videos about him, baby, you my everything.
Yeah, that one.
That one. So like he's in the gymnasium with the girls.
Yeah, he was a coach of the
Yeah,
basketball team and shit, and
yeah.
they lost and whatnot. Yeah, that was the song that
I don't think you
basically
really
broke
find
him.
it there. Best I ever had.
Best
That's
I
like that's
ever.
the first song like I ever heard him say.
You know, people say I look like him.
What?
Yeah,
Who
that
lied to you?
Yo, dog. That ass.
I'm sorry, bro, you're
no,
so
bro,
light.
bro, nah, that
You're
ass,
light.
no, it's not because of the skin color. It's because-
I know, but still, dude, you look so much
No,
more
I
epic.
gotten that. I'm telling you, I promise you, I'm not lying. I've gotten that 7 times.
What feature made it more?
The eyebrows, the smile when I smile and shit like that. Apparently, I look like him.
Jeez.
I'm like,
Jeez. Jeez.
God.
Yo, oh.
No, but
No, but-
I
Little, nah, Nah, bro.
Listen, I'm not trying to.
Little Pump,
Saying.
Little Pump is trash. Little Pump is trash.
Listen, and you know what? I hate
Takashi 60 trash.
I hate songs like that. That are just
Garbage.
repetitive. Because to be honest, like even till today, I can't listen to Kendrick. And he is so like he's so in right now, and it's not in with the world. It's just what he's trying to put out, and he is putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like he has exactly. He has an original album out right now, and it's still not one. It didn't win that Grammy.
Because
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars won it.
But he won it. But Bruno Mars brought back something from the '90s.
Yeah, it was like the.
He
New Jack
went
City
into the
shit.
grave and
Yeah,
brought out
that
Poison
New Jack
again.
City- the New Jack City shit.
New
Yeah.
Jack
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He stole another man's flow to make something poppin' in this era with a very, very appealing other artist.
It's a very broad statement when you say steal, because everyone, like fucking, you know it. Everyone samples another person's
Oh,
flow.
of course, and that's
And
the
they
great thing
get-
about music, because you're kind of bringing the past into it. But the thing is, like,
So
he
it's a
necessarily
steal.
didn't steal the old flows, but he went with someone's not only their voice patterns and like the way they sing and you know like they produce their music, but they went.
It was good music, but it's just,
I just felt like it was way too much in the past. Like Kendrick, he's using the past to fuel his today to get a better tomorrow with a lot more things being said. Like Chance the Rapper doesn't, just rap about smoking.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, but he raps about the problems in Chicago. He talks about he's adamant in Chicago. You know,
It's charitable, bro. It's just
he is what it is. You know, what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna-
He's
I'm
what
gonna
every
be- I'm
artist
gonna-
should aspire to be.
He's holy.
I'm gonna be very biased when I say this because we're from New York. Jay-Z should have won that fucking Grammy.
Oh,
I'm
over
gonna-
Bruno Mars,
I'm gonna
most
be-
definitely. But Kendrick Lamar should have took it.
They would never give Jay-Z a Grammy.
Yeah.
Oh, he already has a lot.
Yeah, it's not
too,
that, but
like,
he's against what they. What
bro,
they
he's a
mean and
mogul.
shit.
They don't want to give a mogul another fucking accolade.
I mean, he's been a mogul, but think about it like
That's
this.
what I'm saying. They don't
His
want,
album was essentially way better than what Bruno did because Bruno brought something from the past. Jay-Z, what he did is he took this generation, the generation of his love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how he betrayed Beyonce, his wrongs, his lies, just not about himself, but with other things. Like, think about it. In an era right now, that means the most. Because, like, the divorces are at an all-time high.
Oh, yeah, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? There's just so many wrong things with relationships these days that, it's just no one communicates besides with their phone and emojis and these dumb iPhone apps that make you look like a unicorn on TV.
Yeah, yo, chill out, bro. I got that
Whatever.
iPhone.
Hey, Samsung forever, bro.
Yeah, I got that
Who
iPhone,
makes
bro.
those processors, though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you heard? They're discontinuing that shit.
What?
They're discontinuing the iPhone 10.
How do you feel
Really?
about that?
I'm very mad.
Because
I'm
it's good,
very
right?
angry.
It's
I'm
good.
happy.
I mean, I like it because you have an iPhone.
I have an iPhone.
Which one do you have?
The 6S. And
But
I,
you have
I
an
used
iPhone?
to go.
You still
Yeah.
have. You still
Who
have.
are
You still
you?
have the phone jack. Huh?
Oh, I just wanted to try it out. Yeah. I still
Yeah,
still have the
have
that's
it.
what every gay guy said.
No,
They
no,
don't like
but
it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
be-
joking, guys. Hey, listen.
Like this guy.
Like in Seinfeld.
No,
Once
no.
in Seinfeld.
Nah, I feel.
It's not like there's anything wrong.
I'm gonna be
with it.
honest with you. Like me and
And there's not. Everybody wants a lesbian.
me and Carlos, we have the phone. He told me when he got it first to me. He told me he's like, "Yo, it's just another phone," and I didn't want to believe him when he said that. I was like, "Nah, bro. Like,
It's an
I had-
iPhone X.
It's an iPhone X, dog. Yo, I can
It's
unlock it
revolutionary.
with my eyes, bro. Like this
It's a
is
piece of
monumental
shit.
for me." And so then when I got it, I'm like, "Yo, bro,
Bro,
it's
doesn't want
just
to be
another
sponsored by Apple
phone.
anyways.
It's just another phone." And so then when I heard that they're getting discontinued, I'm like, all that work for what then? Like, bro, I just got this phone. You just telling me you're discontinuing it? Come on, bro.
I mean,
Nah.
I mean, are they
They better do something.
discontinuing the
Apple better
entire
do something.
model? Like that
No, yeah,
entire
they're
model?
they're gonna stop making.
They're not
this.
gonna offer more X
They're
phones.
not gonna offer more. They're done because the sales are low
because of shit.
because no one's buying it.
Mad money.
Definitely because
I
like
don't
of
think
the
they
price tag.
You see, I think that's when a company admits their failure, and every company should.
Nah. They should have admitted their
have.
failure. They should have never made it before I bought it.
Well, no, listen, like, think about it like this. You're not gonna know the sales before you actually
I
sell
wish.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, I wish I had, every game that won the night before. I'd be like, oh, let me go bet on this game now. But, it doesn't work like that. I just think they understand that they've been repetitive, just like Migos. Have you heard that song, Walk It Like I Talk It?
Yeah.
He says it like 10 times, and it is irritating.
The only, I don't know, it's gonna probably look bad on me, but the only song I like from that Migos album was Narcos.
Yo, I have not heard the album at all.
He's Colombian, guys.
Yeah.
He hasn't-